Hello and greetings to all the followers of the Wonder Vibes channel. Today, we're going to talk about 5 of the most amazing and mysterious places on Earth, so stay with us to learn more about these fascinating locations. Deep in the scorching Namib Desert lies Kalmanskap, a ghost town that was once a beacon of wealth and prosperity. In the early 20th century, a railway worker made a discovery that would change the fate of this barren land. He found a diamond. News of the find spread quickly, triggering a diamond rush that brought fortune seekers from across the world. Within a few years, German settlers transformed this empty desert into a luxurious European-style town. Kalmanskap had everything: paved streets, grand houses, a hospital, a theater, and even a bowling alley. It was a place of luxury and extravagance, where people enjoyed the finest goods imported from Europe. The town thrived, and its residents lived a dreamlike existence, surrounded by wealth and opportunity. However, like all great booms, this one was destined to end. As diamond reserves dwindled and richer mines were discovered elsewhere, the once thriving town began to empty. By the mid-20th century, Kalmanskap was abandoned. The relentless desert wasted no time. Shifting sands slowly crept into buildings, swallowing streets and homes. The wind carried away the last echoes of laughter and music, leaving behind only an eerie silence. Today, Kalmanskap looks like something straight out of a post-apocalyptic movie. Sand-filled houses stand as haunting reminders of the past, their shattered windows staring into the vast desert. Walking through the town feels like stepping into another world, a place frozen in time, where the past lingers in every corner. But Kalmanskap is not completely forgotten. Now, it is one of the most fascinating photography and tourist destinations in the world. Travelers from all over visit this surreal landscape to capture its eerie beauty and uncover the forgotten stories of those who once lived here. In Kalmanskap, time has stopped, but its history continues to whisper through the shifting sands. First on our list is Socotra Island, a remote and mysterious land located in Yemen. Often referred to as the most alien-looking place on Earth, this island is home to some of the world's most bizarre landscapes and rarest plant species, making it a truly unique natural wonder. What makes Socotra so special? Due to its long isolation from the mainland, the island has developed an ecosystem unlike anywhere else on the planet. Nearly 1/3 of its plant species are found nowhere else in the world. The most famous of these is the dragon's blood tree, an unusual tree with umbrella-shaped branches that release a deep red sap, often called dragon's blood. This sap has been used for centuries as traditional medicine, dye, and even incense. Walking through a forest of these trees feels like stepping into a prehistoric world. But Socotra's wonders don't stop there. The island is also home to the desert rose, a strange, bottle-shaped plant that thrives in the harsh, arid environment. Alongside these unique plants, Socotra's wildlife is just as remarkable. Many species of birds, reptiles, and insects exist here, and nowhere else. Some researchers even compare Socotra's biodiversity to the Galapagos Islands because of its high number of endemic species. Beyond its flora and fauna, the island's landscape is equally surreal. Towering limestone caves, white sandy beaches, and dramatic mountains make Socotra look like a scene from a science fiction movie. The Hope Cave, stretching for several kilometers underground, is one of the island's hidden treasures, filled with ancient stalactites and mysterious writings left by early travelers. Socotra remains relatively untouched by modern development, adding to its otherworldly feel. Those who venture here describe it as a place where time stands still, a land that has remained unchanged for thousands of years. Whether you're a nature lover, an adventurer, or simply fascinated by Earth's hidden wonders, visiting Socotra is like stepping onto another planet. One thing is certain: once you see it, you'll never forget it. Next, we have the Hoia Forest in Romania, one of the most mysterious and haunted places on Earth, known as the Bermuda Triangle of Romania. This forest has long been shrouded in mystery. It is famous for its bizarre, twisted trees, unexplained glowing lights, and eerie atmosphere that leaves visitors unsettled. Legends and myths about Hoia go back centuries. Locals tell stories of people who entered the forest and never returned, as well as others who came out feeling disoriented, as if they had lost time. Some believe the forest is a gateway to another dimension, while others think it is haunted by spirits from the past. Strange sightings of ghostly apparitions and shadowy figures have been reported for years, and many visitors claim to hear whispers and footsteps following them despite being alone, but the mysteries don't stop there. One of the strangest features of Hoia is a perfectly circular clearing in the middle of the forest, known as the clearing or the circle. This barren patch of land is completely devoid of trees, and scientists have been unable to explain why nothing grows there. Some believe it is a landing site for UFOs, while others think it has supernatural energy. In fact, some visitors have even reported seeing strange, hovering lights in the sky above this area. Scientists and paranormal investigators have studied Hoia for decades, trying to uncover the truth behind its eerie reputation. Some suggest that unusual electromagnetic fields or natural gases might be responsible for the strange experiences people report. Others believe it's just the power of suggestion. People expect to experience something strange, and so they do. However, no definitive explanation has ever been found. Whether you believe in ghosts, aliens, or simply unexplained phenomena, Hoia remains one of the creepiest and most fascinating hidden places in the world. If you ever find yourself in Romania and dare to visit, be prepared you might just leave with more questions than answers. Lake Natron, the beautiful yet deadly lake. Imagine a lake where the water is blood red, the surroundings are eerily silent, and the animals that touch its surface turn into stone-like figures. Welcome to Lake Natron, one of the most mysterious and haunting places on Earth. Located in northern Tanzania, near the border with Kenya, this lake is unlike any other. At first glance, it looks stunning and surreal, but beneath its beauty lies a dangerous secret. The mysterious appearance minus 45 seconds. One of the most striking features of Lake Natron is its unusual color. The water appears deep red or orange, depending on the time of year. This is due to the presence of halophilic microorganisms, tiny life forms that thrive in salty and alkaline environments. These microorganisms produce red pigments, which give the lake its signature color. But the vibrant hues are just the beginning of this lake's mysteries. Lake Natron is extremely alkaline, with a pH level as high as 10.5, almost as corrosive as ammonia. The lake's high salt concentration and mineral-rich water come from the surrounding volcanic activity. Over time, minerals like sodium carbonate have accumulated, making the water so caustic that it can burn the skin and eyes of most animals. When birds or small creatures mistakenly land on the lake's surface, the harsh water preserves their bodies in a way that resembles mummification. The high alkalinity causes rapid dehydration and calcification, leaving behind haunting, statue-like remains. Perhaps the most chilling aspect of Lake Natron is its ability to preserve dead animals. Photographer Nick Brandt captured eerie images of birds and bats that appeared to have turned to stone. But what actually happens? When animals come into contact with the lake, the chemical reactions extract moisture from their bodies and deposit minerals over time, essentially freezing them in place. While this process is not instant, it creates an effect that makes the lake seem like a natural graveyard. Despite its seemingly inhospitable nature, Lake Natron is home to thousands of flamingos. These birds have adapted to the lake's extreme environment and use it as a breeding ground. The high salt concentration keeps predators away, making it a safe place for flamingos to lay their eggs. The birds feed on spirulina, a type of algae that thrives in the lake and gives flamingos their vibrant pink color. This paradox of life and death makes Lake Natron one of the most unique ecosystems in the world. Lake Natron is a place where beauty and danger coexist in perfect harmony. Its red waters, eerie stone-like creatures, and resilient flamingos create a landscape that is both haunting and mesmerizing. While it may not be a place where humans can swim or explore freely, it remains one of nature's most fascinating and mysterious wonders. Whether you see it as terrifying or breathtaking, one thing is certain: Lake Natron is truly one of a kind. Deep in the Indian Ocean lies an island that no one is allowed to enter. North Sentinel Island, home to one of the most mysterious and isolated tribes on Earth, the Sentinelese. These people have lived in complete isolation for over 60,000 years, having no contact with the modern world. Over the years, anyone who has tried to approach the island has been met with arrows and hostility. In 2006, the fishermen who accidentally drifted to the island were killed. Even in 2018, an American missionary attempting to visit was tragically lost. The Indian government has completely banned access to the island, not just to protect outsiders, but to safeguard the Sentinelese themselves. Their immune systems are extremely vulnerable, and any contact with the outside world could bring devastating diseases. But the big question remains: how have they survived in isolation for thousands of years? Are they the last remnants of the Stone Age? Or is there a deeper mystery hidden within this forbidden island?